Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video. In today's video, we'll be talking about the not so nice side of Cinnadon'S robot. Please do smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, leave your comments in the comment section, please do share this around, and if you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. Please do smash the subscribe button. Now, as you guys may know, robots are a very big deal in South Africa, and it seems like robot sellers are popping out of every corner. Now, we know that for a fact. Many of these people cannot code robots. They do not even know what these languages these robots are coded in that they are selling. Not that this is the case of today's issue though, but like I said, today we'll be talking about Sinodon and the not so nice side of his robot. Previously, I have seen so many TikTok videos of Cinnadon where people are praising his robot, people are talking about what they are making in a day, people are talking about how much they made over several months, and although that is their experience, I feel like there is not a truthful image being portrayed here, because at the end of the day, even though it is a robot can still lose money for you. And I think, as you guys may know, that is what we essentially came to talk about here today, the not so nice side of buying one of these robots. As previously mentioned, we will be talking about Cinnadon'S robot, and in case you didn't know who Cinnadon is, this is who Cinnadon is. He is also posting a lot of his stuff on TikTok, and his business page is obviously this, right? Trend FX. Now, when we head on over to the very first screenshot here, we will see that this man have launched. Now, this is still when it hasn't launched yet, but the robot has launched, the fully automated NAS 100 robot, and this is what he was basically selling to people, right? Now, when you look at this person here, you will see he says, "Don, what happened?" and he shows a trade that went sideways, right? And judging where I'm at, it seems to me like he either closed that trade or that trade blew his account. Now, the reason why I say that is because next to the big loss over here is no red strip, which means a stop loss hasn't been hit. So it either lets me know that this man closed this trade manually or it blew his account. But as you can see here, he asked Don what happened, and Don said, Sinodon, he said, remember, there is that one scenario that the robot can't handle. Doubles the account every 4 days, makes money on a daily basis, can't handle that one scenario, which happens around 10% of the time. This how the weaker balance protection EA works. But there you're sitting with a blown account, and that is something that you really need to behold. You really need to be careful of what you're buying, regardless of what you guys seeing in the advertising today. So as you guys can see, here is someone that is also coming out, and this person is saying, the Don 1.1 machine blew my equity to zero, right? And he said, what was your equity? And he says, send a screenshot, to which this lady then did send a screenshot. And I mean, it is so insane when you look at the results thereof. But before she sends a screenshot, he obviously sends a screenshot where it's just like profits. But here you can see, here's the screenshot as requested, right? The screenshot of the lady. And here you can see this account had a balance of over 3,000 rand in it. Now, I'm not sure if it's rand or dollar. I must be clear with you guys there, but regardless of what it was, whether it was rand, whether it was dollar, it's still 3,000 is a lot of money. So as you guys can see, this trade really did not go this lady's way, and I'm sorry for laughing. I humbly apologize. I do not mean to laugh. It's just that people really think that they can buy a robot and they can access money like that, which is not the case, right? To which Sinodon then responds and he says, you can't take other trades while the robot is on that account. It affects the equity and the margin. So if you are a manual trader and you bought this robot, this means that if you see a manual opportunity, you shouldn't take it because it affects the equity and the margin. To which this person then responds, refunds, but looking at the time of the XAU USD trade, that was taken long after the bot already blew the account with the Nasdaq trades. At Cinnadon, would it be possible for you to run a strategy tester for 1 month using the Don bot? Please, bro. I would like to see what the bot can do with a 1,000 Rand $70 account from 1 May to 31st May. And I mean, that is just a solid question. At the end of the day, this question should have been asked way before you guys bought that bot, and it shouldn't even just be for 1 month, it should be for multiple months, because some of these guys, and I'm not saying this is the case of what this guy is doing, but some of these guys that's selling these bots, they would go into past data and they would go look at the most favorable month that they had with this bot, and they would use that data to sell it to you. So I'm gonna tell you guys, just be careful, right? So this lady then says, hi Don, if you look at the time of gold trade, account was already blown and bot was off. I put in the gold to blow the remaining 57 Rand. I was just too disappointed. Okay, so it is a Rand account now. We understand that it is a Rand account. And people is saying May has already passed. To which this person responds by saying, I know that May has passed, but a strategy tester is simple to do. It works on past actual chart movement and gives a good breakdown of how the bot would perform over a period of 1 month. If I'm going to be paying 3,000 Rand for something, I expect to see multiple results and not just current profits. So at this point now, this is super insane, because these are the questions that you guys should ask before you buy into these robots, before you buy into this stuff that will be managing your money for you. So I mean, you guys really need to take care of your money, because giving your money away so freely will only cost you more money at the end of the day. So when we look at the next screenshot, we will see here that this person says, I would assume that the bot was already tested before it was released. I cannot afford to lose funds whilst the capabilities of the bot is still tested. And this is a quote response to the previous message of the person that asked Sinodon to make a back test so that they can see how well it would do from 1st May to May 31st. And here you can see this person is saying should assume that the bot is already tested and released, and this is the mistake that many of you guys are making. You guys are so quick to assume instead of finding out proper statements, verifiable statements that you can see. Is this bot worthwhile? If I buy it, will it benefit me? Reading on, it's all good and well if the bot makes profit today but blows the profit tomorrow. As a client, I want rock solid proof. I know that past results do not determine future results and movement, but at least give a month-on-month strategy test report showing the max drawdown, etc. I want to see consecutive losses and wins. Does the bot automatically increase lot size based on account size? Is the bot only set according to lot size that you give it? From the screenshot, I see that Don posted, I don't see a stop loss set. So it opens, buy and sell at the same time to hedge the market. So if the market continues buying, what happens to the sell trade? Auto close? I'm asking valid questions. Also, how long was the bot tested for before it was released? And please do not take this as me attacking you, Don. I'm merely just asking questions. As a client, I should have a right to ask these kind of questions. And as a client, you do have the right to ask these questions, and you really asked your questions in a respectful manner. I sincerely hope that Sinodon responded to you in a respectful manner, because when you look at it this way, there's a whole lot of clients that literally goes out and they go and shout at their mentors whenever things are not going the correct way, and here you are talking so respectful to him. I sincerely hope that he responded to you with the necessary respect. Reading along, you can see that Sinodon responded by saying, you know what's the problem here? People think that they can make profit without risk. This is not fairyland. Who must read this essay? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of disrespect. I don't think I'd be able to handle that. I don't think I'd be able to handle that because as a paying client, I want you to read what I'm going through. I want you to have empathy with what I'm going through. And I'm looking to you for solutions because you are the person in higher authority. You are the person I paid. So you're gonna need to make things right. And these responses is not on because it's like he puts it squarely in the buyer's lap. Like, this is not fairyland. And people understand whenever they come to trade. I think by now everyone gets it. You are risking money. You are gonna come and lose at times. But people certainly do not expect to blow accounts with robots that is comma like making people 4,000 Rand every day, 800 Rand every day as per TikTok videos. So these responses are not warranted and is highly unprofessional. To these responses, someone says, then with attitude like this, you expect people to respect you, bro. There are people that look up to you because you're such a good trader, but you cannot even take the time out to read and answer valid questions. What did I just say now? I understand the trading business, but the bot opened 3 positions with no stop loss and wiped out my equity. Isn't it something that needs investigation given the fact that the bot is new? I'm trying to supplement my income, and like I can't obviously see further than that. And this is what I'm telling you guys that's looking for ways to supplement your income. Forex is not a get rich quick scheme, firstly. Secondly, you're not just gonna buy a program for X amount of thousands of rands, plug it into your account, have money in there, and then boom, you set. You're gonna be a millionaire in a year or two. No. The reality of that happening is really, really slim. And I would obviously advise you guys, whenever you guys see these reviews of, oh, I'm making 4,000 Rand every day, X, Y, and Z. If people are that brave to put it out there that they are making 4,000 Rand a day, then they should be brave enough to give you their investor number and their investor password, which is a read-only password, meaning once you have that number and that password, you can go in, you can see the trades, but you cannot close or modify anything there whatsoever. So I believe that if they are willing to tell people I'm making 4,000 Rand a day, then they should be brave enough to release their account number with that investor password so that we can verify this for ourselves as well. I think as a community, we are walking away from being fed what a robot can do, and we are moving more towards, okay, you say your robot can do this, show me verifiable proof so that I can know that what I am buying is solid. I'm gonna need you guys that whenever you buy a robot, you've heard these questions here, please ask these questions before you purchase these robots, because at the end of the day, when you have problems and when you're gonna look up to these people to solutions, they are gonna respond to you with, who must read this essay? So be careful with your money and watch where you are putting it in, please. So is this enough to call this man a scammer concerning robots? It is most definitely enough for you as a consumer to move with caution whenever you're buying anything from anyone, because it doesn't matter how people are portraying whatever they are trying to portray. Eventually the cracks start to show and you, the consumer, is gonna be the only one left to pay for it. If you came this far, please do smash the like button, please do share this video, please do leave your comments in the comment section, and if you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. Please do smash the subscribe button. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.